Hey, you there, in the baby registry rabbit hole. The thing experienced parents agree on? A Nanit Smart Baby Monitor. One camera, one app for video, breathing motion monitoring, and personalized sleep insights. All in one place. Check in from anywhere, get real-time safety notifications, and capture every sleepy smile and goodnight kiss. The best part? Those insights help you get more sleep, starting night one. Add it to your registry or shop at Nanit, nanit.com.
Hey there, it's Wayfair here, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app, when you spot it, a brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's Room of Choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Welcome to the Black Tax. There's an African proverb that says, "He who conceals his disease cannot be cured." I'm gonna fucking say it short and in your face today. You can't heal around those who keep triggering the wounds you're trying to heal from. This is a very difficult topic because it requires a strength that requires you to walk away from friends, walk away from family, walk away from your parents, even if you have to. There comes a point in your life where you have to take control of what it is. I was on my way to pick up a car this past week, and the Uber driver, a woman, moved here from New Orleans to change the trajectory of her life. She was married, got a divorce, moved back home with her mom, did the whole nine, a mother of two, husband, got a divorce, tried to use the kids to control her movement to make her come back home. He wanted sole custody. She let him have sole custody. She pays her child support to him. She talks to her children on the regular. They have cell phones. They delete the messages from their mom every day because their dad doesn't like them talking to her, and he's trying to use them as a guise to get her back. And as I sat in the back of the Uber and she's talking, and she's friendly and beautiful and talented and talking about her wanting to be a stylist and a fashion designer and wanting to find a place and where she can get in and learn and make things work. And I said, hey, the University of YouTube is always a great place to start. If you don't know how to sew, you'll learn how to sew. If you need to know how to market, you can find a video on there and you can get all the skill sets you need. And she smiled and she said, "That's so sweet of you. Thank you. I never thought about that." Sometimes each one teach one. And I bring this up because sometimes you got to walk the fuck away from your family. You got to heal you. You can't heal you if the same bullshit is happening around you. I don't have a relationship. Let me take a step back. I don't have a friendship with my siblings. And as much as my parents did their best, especially my mother, to make me want to have a relationship or a friendship with my siblings, it never happened. I don't like them that much from them to be my friend. I don't trust them that much because they are quick to go, well, Malik said, blah, 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 blah. They're my siblings. I love them because they're my siblings, not because they're my friends. So I have a very different life. The other tidbit of information that I should share with you about my siblings is that they're all born in the month of August. I am born in the month of June. I am also a firstborn. They are friends. They hang out together. They do a lot of things as a collective group that I've never was a part of because I was either traveling, away at school, living my best Black life. I learned early you can't heal in spaces that contribute to the wounds you're trying to heal from. So My mom is dying, and she's the last of her 11 siblings, nieces, everybody who I had their phone number. I put them all on one thread. So I kept everybody in the loop about her conditions, what was going on. The day I found out that she was dying, I let everybody know what was happening. So if they wanted to call, she was incoherent anyway. They wanted to come and see her, say a few words, whatever they needed and whatever they wanted to do, they could do. I allowed that to be the space. I also made sure that everybody knew what was going on. Friends, whatever. Whoever was involved in the picture, everybody knew the situation. I'm a firstborn. I'm the one in control. I'm the one that has to make all the decisions. Lucky me. My sister, on the other hand, didn't like that. What did she do? She forged documents so that she could have power of attorney over her end of life situation. It got heated. It got ugly. I ended walking 26 miles that day. Thank God I could. I also discovered that the will that I had drafted, she never signed. The insurance money that I was paying every month wasn't being paid to a policy because she didn't sign the policy. Okay. So she is passed. I sent a text message out. Everybody's with their condolences and everybody's saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. These are family members, and not one of these motherfuckers said, is there anything you need or is there anything I can do to help? Because in the back of their fucking mind, they all thought that I was going to need them to pay for this funeral. Now, I had already told my siblings that because she didn't sign these documents, we would be responsible for paying for this. And of course, what did they do? Oh, well, I don't have any money and I can't do this and I can't do that. My sister, who went and decided she was going to take all of the rights away from me because she thought that she knew better, she disappeared as well. She didn't become their own mother's funeral, but that's a whole other story. And all of these individuals are toxic. All of these individuals, I have always had an arm length distance with them. All these individuals I tolerated in family situations until I couldn't tolerate it anymore. So if there was a family event and they went, I knew I was going to be there 30 minutes, 45 minutes, the longest, an hour if I had to. I came, I saw, I did, I leave. And of course, I got accused of, oh, he thinks he's better. He thinks he's this, he thinks that. No, you motherfucker are poisonous. I let it go. I paid for everything, did what I needed to do, and then sent the text message. And talked about their disrespect, talked about their toxicness, talked about all the bullshit that I could. Everything off my chest. And then I blocked everybody across social media, everything. Years go by, blah, 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 blah. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm in Los Angeles and I keep getting these phone calls on Facebook. And I'm like, who the fuck is calling me on Facebook? So my family has decided that they're going to have a group Thanksgiving call. And I'm looking at the phone and I'm like, what the fuck is this? No problem. My brother calls me on my phone. He says, hey, why are you not answering your phone? We're on a Facebook call and we're all reconnecting. Who are we? Your family. Nigga, I'm not talking to these motherfuckers. Fuck them. The next time I see the motherfuckers, I'll be in paradise looking down at the pearly gates of heaven, enjoying my 72 versions. That'll be the next time I see them. Oh, you gotta let shit go. I have. Them. They are the shit. I tell you this because sometimes we think family obligations require us to sit in the bullshit that triggers us that we can't heal from. This is a generational curse breaker here. I am that guy. I'm not moving this shit forward with my family. I'm not moving this shit forward with my children. Not happening. The buck stops with me. They can die, do whatever. I'm done. I don't care if they live, if they die, if they're suffering and they're dying. I don't care. And the reason why I have to not care is because I have to care about me, this heart, this soul, this brain, this body. I can't worry about other people's insecurities and bullshit, nor should you. You want to be healthy and strong, and you want to be the breaker of generational curses. Everybody always says, oh, the family was always together when Big Mama was alive or when Uncle John was alive. Everybody stayed in their place and everybody was in line. Why do you think that is? You know what it is? As I told this woman in the Uber driver, that's because they knew all your secrets. They knew everybody's secrets. And when they tried to step out of line, that secret card got pulled and they went right back in the line, dutifully doing what they need to do. But once the person who has all the cards dies, everybody gets to act a fucking fool. There's no more restraint lines. There's nothing else to there's no corral to keep them in line. You have to remember that. You have to heal. My generation is on this process of healing. A lot of us have unresolved traumas. A lot of us have traumas from when we were children, holding on to them. Frozen because we stay in the space where the trauma began. Sometimes you gotta let go. Parents included. There's a whole generation of parents who are in nursing homes who complain about why their children don't want to come see them. Because you were fucked up parents. You treated us like shit. I talk about my dad amazingly. My dad was an amazing human being. Strong. We differ a lot, but we're also of two different generations. He, the silent generation, I'm the generation of X. Very different generations, but with a common thread of masculinity and Black manhood and the power of education and the things and the sacrifices one must make. But at the end of the day, his siblings didn't like me and I didn't like his siblings. So we're good. Fuck them. They're someplace I'm not. Dead. You have to be the person who heals you for your family that you're creating. You have to be the one who does not allow the shit that triggers you to keep triggering you. I don't care what it is. If you got to sit at home alone on a holiday or going to the cesspool that's going to trigger you, stay the fuck home. Create your own memories. Create your own family. There's a group of actors I know in New York. They have a post-Thanksgiving dinner. Potluck. It's the Friday after Thanksgiving. And everybody brings something. Everybody hangs out. It becomes a day they play cards. People are singing. They're all, doing the Broadway actors thing. There's a piano. Somebody's always playing. There's always somebody trying to do a note they can't do. We giggle, we laugh, we drink. We have a really great time. But that's become a part of my family. They are my extended family. And that is a gift. Because the trauma is pain. Why do you want to live in pain when you can live in joy and happiness? I want you to think about the person, the place, or the thing that triggers you while you're in your healing process. Once you've healed from it, you can always go back around it because you know the signs and you can just walk away when you want to. But you got to get to the point that you can't heal from the disease if you conceal it and sit in silence because of it. That includes your mama, your daddy, your brother, your cousins, your ex, your ex's friends, whatever it is. You are the generational killer. You are the strongest one. You will survive without them. Stay woke. We're out.